Hey, it's me. Before we get into the next episode, High Times, I wanted to go ahead and show you a couple of things that I'll be raffling off since we have reached our 100 subscribers. If you've already subscribed to our channel, you'll automatically be entered into the raffle. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. And then comment on this post your name so that we can add you into the raffle. So what I'll be giving away is a love candle made by me, custom made. It has rose petals, rose quartz, and mom's flowers. And then also some love oil, also infused with the same thing. It's a custom made massage oil that I made from my company. So go ahead and subscribe so you can be entered in. Oh, one more thing before I forget. Also, you need to give me the keyword in order to be entered into the raffle. So if you already subscribed, you still have to comment under this video your name. And then once you won, you don't have to give me the keyword yet, but once you've won, if I drew your name, then you have to give me the keyword. The keyword is in this episode coming up next. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Khalik and Pearl, and this episode has been brought to you by Treeville Podcast. High thoughts, conversations, and debates.
Hey, it's Mika, aka Taji.
Boom! It's Kia.
This is shit. This is Mel, and this is the Drunken Threesomes with the First Ladies. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
And which show is this?
Okay.
Episode
18?
18.
Uno 8. Yes.
Uno. And you said it wrong last week.
It was DSE Siete, I think.
I always say it wrong. I'm sorry.
What's 8?
18.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's why I said Uno 8. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So this episode, yes, is High Times.
Ain't it?
Let's get into the drinks and do our toast and everything. Are we toasting first or saying what we have?
Oh, I don't know. I never know.
Do your thing,
the order.
Bookie. Do your thing.
Okay, what do you guys having? Mika, what you having?
I'm having an apple strawberry daiquiri tonight.
Okay, yes. And Kia?
My turn. Yes, I am having a cherry Corona hard seltzer.
Okay.
I have 2 today, just in case I run out. Yes.
Okay.
California Champagne Moscato Spumante. Still in the
Oh,
bottle.
okay.
I got to
Spumante.
go downstairs and get my glass. So yes. So clink.
Clean.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So real quick
Yummy.
before we get into everything. So how was everyone's weekend and everything? Mika, Kia, whoever want to go first.
Oh yeah, so I had a very eventful weekend. Friday, what was Friday? I don't know what Friday was. Hold on. I did something Friday, but then Saturday, Friday I went out. Okay, I know it's COVID, and unfortunately our numbers are getting ridiculously out of hand. But it was social distancing. We went on a couple's date for my cousin's birthday, and it was real cute. We went to some place in Virginia, and it's like they have their own private rooms for karaoke.
Okay.
It was real cute. I've never seen anything like that. So we was karaokeing, and it was real cute. And then after that, we went to some bar in DC, social distancing, and then I came home. Okay. Then I came home. Okay. Okay. Then I came home. Okay. So Saturday, I went to one of my girlfriend's bridal shower. She's getting married on 1/1/21. And her bridal shower was beautiful. And I had my first henna. It's so pretty.
That's really pretty.
Thank you. Yes. Shout out to my girl V. Crossland. Yes. Stand up. And then Oh, also Saturday, my church gave out Thanksgiving baskets, and we were doing
I
that.
saw that. Yes. Okay.
Yes, they gave out fat to death turkeys and all the fixings. You don't need to do nothing at all. Go to the store for nothing. And then Sunday, I don't know. I did something Sunday. My weekend was
Sunday?
great. It was great.
Okay.
Yes, Mika.
Oh, okay. My weekend, girl. I got bruises on my knees.
We
I
see.
lost one of my magnetic lashes. I don't know where it went. Like it was just gone, and the other one was still there.
It's stuck on a magnet somewhere.
I don't know where it went. But I went to brunch and a pole dancing party for my friend Shay's birthday because I always miss her birthday because y'all both Sagittarius and she always do it around the time of yours. But this time I made it and it was really a fun time. And I was the big girl in there. So I had to represent. I had to take it down. That's how I got them bruises on the knee, girl, them splits.
Okay.
And yeah, now I'm feeling it today. Like my back, behind my back hurt, my legs hurt, my knees broke, my arm hurt right here. So
that's a workout. That post.
It is.
It
I
is.
was so drunk yesterday. Like I was tore up. And then I'm drinking today. I said I gotta go into virtual rehab. Like if they got that on here.
Okay.
Drink it a little bit. I need to sit that down a little bit. So yes, that was my weekend. Like Friday, I didn't do anything. I just chilled, went to sleep. Saturday, I had every intentions on doing stuff, but I was just so tired and worn out from the week and just not getting enough sleep. So I finally got it on Saturday, and then Sunday I went out and acted the fool.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you now?
I worked, so I didn't have anything extra eventful, just working.
The whole weekend? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Jeez. Okay, girl, get your money. Okay.
Yes, the Wind Down LLC. Yes.
Actually, excuse me, my Friday evening appointment had canceled, so I was able to go to India's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so that was to India. Fun. Happy birthday. Happy belated, girl.
Happy birthday, Shay in India.
That was fun. I had a good time. It felt good to get out because I ain't been out. So
me neither. It did feel
felt good to just get out. She had a little hotel get together. So that was real fun. And some random dude had just came. It was funny. He had a room next door and he must have heard the music and stuff. He came over. It was like, I got a bottle. His name was Shaba.
Shaba, right. Shaba,
like a white man or whatever. But he had a good time. And then when we was leaving, it was another party with some Hispanics, and we tried to get him to go over there because we was finished, but they did not welcome him like we welcomed him. So he felt bad. So he went back to his room. But other than that, I worked for the weekend. So, well, without further ado, let's get into this game.
Games.
Yes.
Game.
So the game, I'm gonna pull it up. It's called Can of Scrabble, but when I think about it, that's wrong because Scrabble don't got nothing to do with unscrabbling words.
Okay.
Do it? I don't know. But anyways, you got to unscramble words. So I came up with 12 cannabis related words and scrambled them all up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this song, and you two have until the end of the song to unscramble the words correctly. If you finish before the end of the song, just yell your name so that I'll know.
Maker.
So that I'll know who to go. And then whoever wins at my party with the edibles, you'll get an extra one. All right, so let me see how.
So we gotta yell.
Well, you have until the end of the song.
I want to.
But if you finish before the end of the song, you can yell your name.
I ain't gonna win this one, but okay.
Oh, good luck. Because remember that video clip, Akia, when she had that, what you call it? Yes.
Oh yeah, the clip of her when
with the escargot toe.
Is she paused?
Okay, there we go. Because I was paused. I'm sorry.
Pause all that time. You missed the whole joke. Okay, you on mute. You talking?
No, I was, but I wasn't.
Well, I don't see it.
All right. See what? It's at the bottom.
No, my
This is
screen.
why people trying to get high. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hold on. No, my screen went away. Yeah.
Oh no.
Your screen, and then Kia was paused, and I was saying, remember that time at band camp when you kept laughing because it was the escargotos
Yes.
from that show. My feet are killing me, and he had
Yeah, you
that
don't
big black
remember?
toenail. Ugh.
Ooh, escargot.
Escargoto. Remember you were dying laughing like yes, it was that edible kicked in.
Yes, that was
Oh, that was escargoto.
We gonna find that clip. We gonna play that because that was you went in escargoto.
cracking up.
Oh, you about to pick it off. Oh, you about to pluck the escargot. Escargoto.
Okay. All right now.
That
I
black
found it.
ass toe.
I probably look stupid looking in the camera. Okay.
Why you pay attention?
In my
Okay,
screen.
I was on pause for
All
a long
right, y'all
time.
ready?
Mm-mm.
I guess.
I'm gonna play the song.
Okay.
And then,
I keep looking to this side of the screen, but I can just be looking here. All right.
hold on, which way did I
Try to
do?
use my phone.
All right, y'all ready?
Oh,
Yes.
my back hurt.
Don't be cheating, Mika. You got your phone.
I'm gonna use my notes in
All
my
right,
phone. I'm gonna write it in my phone. What? Thanks for having. Oh, I don't even know some of this.
Hat? Oh.
Gotta learn to smoke the I'm so glad to. Oh yeah! Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Okay. Hydro, whoa, me just can't let it me. Hydro, whoa, me smoking a Honda. Hydro, whoa, me just can't let it. What the fuck is that person? Whoa. Smoking that hydro, whoa, won't let me hydro, smoking that hydro, whoa, won't let me hydro, smoking that hydro. What is that? Okay, I am Florida, Florida. Just give me a sack. Give me a sack. I don't know. I missed it. Taking it away from the blood. Gotta get my semester. Choking that word. I'm fucked up.
Are you doing the game?
You got me.
You're
But
supposed to be doing the game.
I am. Smoking and choking this off hard. And I know you got me back. I don't know that one. Let me keep looking. I don't know that one. What is that? Oh, okay. Don't say that. God. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Okay, because I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
Which one y'all don't know? Which one y'all don't know?
I don't know 5 and 10.
10. Yeah, I don't know 10.
It's dispensary.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't.
It's just backwards. Okay, I gave y'all one. The song about to be over.
Yeah, we might as well keep the song. Oh, yeah. Hey,
What's number?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know number 5.
Oh, we're gonna keep going to the song, man. Girl.
Think of Jamaica.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you Mika was gonna win. I don't know number 5.
Okay. Oh, because we at 7:25. Okay. So which one? Y'all both got it, or y'all both want to try?
One is SAG.
SAG?
No.
No, number 1. So I'll take.
Oh, gas.
Gas.
Okay. Cough.
Mm-hmm.
Puff puff pass. Loud. Spiff. Marijuana. Doobie. Edible. Wait, edible. I don't know what that one is. And the
Huff.
but it's not a P in it. I put huff, but it's not a P.
Huff.
Not puff. Huff.
I spelled huff, but I didn't see a P. But I didn't know if that was a word. But I said huff is Huff. Huff. I didn't know that one. The dispensary. Stone and high.
Yes.
So okay.
I didn't get 5, but did you put did you put SAG for number 1?
Yeah, I got that wrong.
Okay, I got number 5 wrong, so we even.
Number 5 is Spliff. Oh, so y'all both got it. Okay.
We both got one wrong.
I guess y'all both get an extra one.
Yay!
Okay. Get it every festival straight to heaven.
That was fun. I knew more than I thought.
Oh, you just at the top, just unshare the screen. There we go. And we're back.
Yes, we're back. That was cute.
That was cute.
That was fun.
Okay.
That was real fun. I didn't think I knew that much information about marijuana.
Song, though. That was my song. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you to the DJ. Okay.
Yes, DJ and DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ.
All right, yeah. So go ahead, girl, because we is
yes, girl. Yes. So the topic for today clearly is high. High times, girl. High times. Okay. Hello. Hi. Yes. So I will start by reading a definition. And the definition I'm going to read is about cannabis. And it reads that cannabis, also known as marijuana, yes, among other names, is a psychoactive drug from the cannabis plant used primarily for medical or recreational purposes. Yes. Okay. Yes. And yes. Because I need mine for medical purposes. I've got sciatica.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm legal. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. And the question, ladies, is what is your take on consuming cannabis? Okay. So what is your take? How do you feel about consuming cannabis? Clearly.
Is our guest waiting? Because he could come in.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh, he's waiting? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me let him on
give
in.
His take as well.
Well, yeah, let's let him join on in.
Yes, Quincy.
Cute.
Let me ease your mind. Yes. Quincy did that song.
And Q. Yes.
Oh, Q. I'm sorry. I can't call him Quincy. But that's his name on his iPad.
Oh, God. Okay,
I don't want to be disrespectful, Quincy. Okay. Before he come on, yes, let me just show you this ponytail right here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm so in love with it. It's growing. My little poof ball. Come on, Quincy Jones. Yes, that's my one. I'm gonna listen to that
So
song.
I guess we could go ahead and say our
Oh,
take.
keep going.
So,
okay, so what is everyone's take on consuming cannabis? So I guess I'll go first, I guess. So it's nothing wrong at all with consuming it. Okay. Until you start putting all that extra stuff in there that don't belong in there. Because then I have you butterball in rolling around in grass and doing weird stuff. But they should not be putting it in food because I like to eat and I would be just all over the yes, but I think it's fine because I mean clearly it helps with a lot of health issues, aches and pains. It gets your mind right when you stressed out. So I don't see nothing wrong. It should be legal in all 50 states. They need to stop playing.
Okay.
I'm done. Yeah.
I agree. And I don't see anything
there
with
he go.
consumption.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, how are y'all?
Pretty good. There you go. Hey, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
We
You get a heart.
Thank you so much.
We just started talking about, well, Kia went ahead and started off like our take on consuming cannabis. Because first, you're a connoisseur, right? Cannabis connoisseur.
I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll have the expertise on pretty much everything when it comes to cannabis. But so as far as my opinion on my take on consuming cannabis, I think it's great. I think like medical purposes, it does a benefit to people, like as far as those that have like seizures and autistic children, it calms them down. Even with dogs, I think that they're able to consume CBD. I think when it's prescribed, I'm not sure. Q, you could correct me if I'm wrong. And I think like it also, as far as it creates jobs when the more people that consume, it creates jobs. People are, farming and growing their own, and they have dispensaries to help with the medical purposes. So I think that I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't have any cons about it. So.
Well, I agree with you. First off, and by the way, I like your shirt too. I just realized it. Yeah. I mean, I've been actually growing it for 19 years, but I've been consuming the higher levels of it probably for like 25, maybe 24 actually. I agree with everything you said. The only thing I'm learning now is that the smoking aspect of it can have certain detriments to certain people, not everybody, but certain people. Because I mean, let's be real, smoke is a carcinogen, no matter what it is. It's a carcinogen, so it can affect certain people differently. I don't know if y'all ever had to see the story. It's called Charlotte's Web. It's a specific strand that was made for somebody who had autism and was having maybe 10 to 12 seizures a day. And she found this strand that actually helped her daughter literally stop the seizures. And it's on YouTube if you ever look at the story. But two white brothers, they basically found a strand. And nobody was buying it because it wasn't getting people high necessarily. Because it had a high CBD content. And once this lady found it and started basically pushing it, and they realized that this particular strand with low THC helped people who had seizures without getting them too high or anything like that. I mean, they made millions basically after that point off that one strand. So, yeah, I'm definitely an advocate for like sleeping, eating, pain. I mean, literally. And of course, the big pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know that because it's going to take away from their pockets, So basically, it's one of those things where as though you're going to be fighting somebody with a lot of money to bring it to a light to where as though everybody knows what we know, But it's one of those things I've been fighting for a long time, actually. So,
wow,
yeah,
wow,
Mika.
Oh, well, I'm sitting here consuming it now, so
Oh,
I don't.
I got mine ready.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't see anything wrong with consuming it. Actually helps with my anxiety. I didn't really get my anxiety until my adulthood. Like I used to hyperventilate a lot when I was younger, but would just never tie that in. But eventually, as I got older and had trauma, like the anxiety hit different. So now I do yoga to help with the stress, meditation, and also the smoking. It helps. It also helps with the appetite, and then it helps me sleep.
Oh
So,
yeah.
which I'm always up. So I'm a person who like I don't get enough sleep when I should be sleeping, and I'm constantly up. My mind is going. So when I smoke, it just mellows me out, and that be a good sleep. Like I be out. Like okay.
Yeah, that happens to me too. I don't sleep well either,
Okay.
and like cannabis can get me to sleep, but I don't necessarily stay asleep. Like for like long periods of time. So, um, what I found out is edibles help me sleep better than smoking. It has a different effect on you, and I've lately cut down on my smoking, but I've been using edibles more, and I found if you use the right amount, it feels like a smoking high. If you use the wrong amount, it doesn't feel like marijuana at all. It feels like something else.
Yeah.
Like it's not something I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can agree that the edibles, yeah, if I really need to sleep, because I like sativa, I like to think. Like when I smoke, it helps me think. It makes me creative, and it helps me as far as working, like with my business. So, um, I like when I smoke. I don't really smoke to go to sleep. I'll eat an edible, if I really need to go to sleep, or put some tincture and like something to drink. I got some tincture. I put some in there, and that mellows me out and helps me go to sleep. But then I be watching those ASMRs and those like meditation videos when I go to when I fall asleep. So I get to sleep. So I get the yeah. So
And
Yes.
I'm glad, Q, that you said something about the pharmaceutical companies, and if they don't want us, or they don't want a lot of people knowing about, the amazing things that cannabis can do. I teach health, so I tell my students that, like I teach high school health, so I tell them that, and then their question is, well, why are the pharmaceuticals doing that? And just like you said, because if they told the world the truth, the pharmaceutical business there wouldn't be a need for them, really.
Not necessarily, not at all. Well, there would
Yeah.
be a need, but they will lose
Yeah, but
so much money. And all companies, the bottom line is the dollar that they're making. Not
exactly.
necessarily, they don't really even care about who they helping or anything. They want
They
to know
don't.
how much money they can make. So that's the
That's
big
true.
problem with bringing that to light. To like, they the ones that putting out a lot of the negative stuff about it. So you don't think it's what it is. And
Exactly.
people like our parents and things like that, or older people, and just people in general who don't have any type of relationship with it, they think bad things about it. And like what Shamel was saying, I basically use it also to do things. Like it makes me really want to do things. Now, if
Right.
I'm laying down or just chilling, it can make me sleepy. But for me personally, like if I want to go do something, if I take a little quick toke or get hot, I'm going to be into it. Like maybe a little bit too into it sometimes. And that could be good and bad, but it's one of those things you got to learn to deal with. What I'm learning at this age is just like with sweet treats, alcohol, anything of that nature,
Hmm.
you got to learn to have a discipline with it because it can
Absolutely.
get out of hand, just like worse drugs. If you don't pay attention to what you're doing, it definitely can get out of hand. Like I have a 26-year-old son, and he's spending his money left and right on it, and I'm like, man, listen, man, that's not going to work under no circumstances in any type of form or fashion. And that's my only worry about the younger guys getting involved in it. They're not understanding that it has to be a discipline to this, just like anything else, like drinking, sugary treats, anything you do, partying. There has to be a level of discipline to it, and that's
so
what I
you
kind
think
of
there's
like
an
push off
addiction?
to people.
You think
Yeah,
you can get addicted to it? You think that
definitely.
it's a such thing? Okay. Do you
I
think?
mean,
Have you ever heard of anybody ever ODing?
let me think. Edibles, where they may have thought they OD, but if you ever have an experience with anybody with edibles, you're going to go to the hospital, and the only thing they're going to worry about is whether you're dehydrated or not. If you're not dehydrated, they're going to make your ass just sit until you calm down.
Yeah.
And normally that works because you know you're in a hospital. So you kind of figure, if something goes wrong, I'm in the right place. So you're not as, worried as if you were at home and that happens. But as far as like smoking, I've seen people fall out after doing dabs, but I have never seen anybody really like smoke and had to go to the hospital. If they did, it wasn't nothing done for them besides an IV because they were dehydrated, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's the worst case scenario I've seen.
Yeah, because a lot of people think you can, younger people think you can OD on it, like have too much and die from it. I'm like, not if it's not laced with something.
Yeah, if it's pure weed.
It's natural.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would fall out from smoke intoxication before it did something to you to that point.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think it's a way to overdose on it. Like you know what they say, marijuana has 0 deaths per year, almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As opposed to other drugs.
Yeah.
Right.
And that ain't come from us. That was through a study.
Right.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. So do you know like any of the laws and everything in regards to recreational and medical consumption?
Yeah, I'm pretty much well familiar with that. Well, of course, in DC, it's legal recreationally and medicinally. And also in DC, you can grow also legally without having a license or anything like that. In Maryland, there is no growing legally.
Okay.
Basically, it's to the point right now where as though it's decriminalized in Maryland, where as though you can have anything from 10 grams down, and the most you can get is a citation in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
So beyond anything over 10 grams, you will have to worry about getting locked up. Anything under 10 grams in Maryland, you won't have to worry about getting locked up.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Interesting. I never knew.
In DC,
I never knew.
Yeah, in DC, you can have up to 2 ounces, and you can supposedly give them to people. You know what giving means? Basically, it's really selling, which is illegal in DC, but you can give it. So go figure.
With a donation.
Yes.
Well, technically you can't, but they don't really enforce that. Because I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with all the pop-ups they have in DC and all that. They all illegal, but they're using the donation thing as a cover.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I know guys who had them pop-ups with donations and them using that as a cover, and they all got locked up.
Dang.
That ain't work. You know what I'm saying? Now, the ones that has happened to, they've had, I think you can only have 2 ounces per person who you're working with. So say, for example, I'm working a table at a pop-up. I can have, say it's me and 2 other people, that's 3 people. We can technically have 6 ounces right there and be giving it away, quote, quote, you know what I'm saying, for donations without having any problems. So it's 2 ounces per person. Anything over that, you're in trouble. You can be in trouble for that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
This is educational. I never knew.
But in Maryland, there's nothing but
when those people got locked up, it was because they had too much.
Too much, and because some of the people weren't like. It got to the point. It was crazy in DC where people were first giving out maybe little donations or little stickers or something like that for the cannabis. Then it got to the point people saying, "Fuck it, money coming too fast," and they were just selling it, having pop-ups, selling it. They were just skipping over the donation part, not paying attention to the rules of having 2 ounces per person, and it got a lot of people in trouble. Now, how far it went, I couldn't say.
Yeah.
But there are rules and regulations to that. And like in DC, for example, you can grow up to 6 plants per person. So that would mean if you had 2 people in a house of age, you could grow 12 plants. Now, keep in mind, a plant can yield you, if you know what you're doing, a pound. Now, not a lot of growers are doing that, but it can. So what it does is it basically opens the door for people to grow in DC without the worry that, okay, people smell weed, police gonna run in here. Now, that's not a reason. Police cannot use that as a reason to come in your house. So from the people that I know who have gotten caught with too many plants, you want to know what they did? They basically just threw the excess plants away and told them good day and left them as is.
Dang.
So they still lenient, as opposed to that. But yeah, it's different laws and rules and restrictions. And I mean, Maryland, no growing at all. And that's what they're trying to fight for right now. It's for growing in Maryland. It was something on the books for like 4 plants. Anybody that grows, they don't care if it's 4, 5, 2, 3, or 200. The thing of it is if you smell it or they know you're growing it and it's legal to do it, that's not a cause for them to come in your home.
Right.
And you could have 1,000 plants in there and they can smell it, but that's not a reason for them to come in there and count your plants.
Right.
So people really just want to get the ability to do it legally, So that's the problem in Maryland right now, considering Maryland and DC is connected, so it's kind of hard, being right across the line. You can't do one thing and you can do one thing, and
On the other side.
so
Right.
yeah, the laws is tricky, being though it's lines you go through.
Right. I'll just walk across the street and be in DC because I'm right there, like Maryland, and then 2 steps is DC.
Right.
I'm like, I'm here. I'm in DC.
And the laws change that quick.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They've done a lot of decriminalization in Virginia now. Like, I think you can have like an ounce in Virginia and it's decriminalized as opposed to Maryland.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up scared of Virginia. Like, we stayed away from Virginia as much as possible. Commonwealth state, 1 to 100 on any felony. We stayed away from Virginia. I mean, I'm still scared of them, but I mean, at least they opened the door for that. Now I can go eat out there maybe and smoke.
Okay.
And not have to worry about that.
Now talking about growing, speaking of growing, like, is that a difficult process if you lived in DC and you wanted to grow your own plants? Is that a difficult process?
I would personally have to say it all depends on the person.
Okay.
In my 19 years of doing it, in 2001 is when I started. Let's just leave it at, I left all the other stuff I was doing alone and committed to this.
Okay.
And I figured, if I'm gonna get in trouble, let me get in trouble for this, if anything else. So what I found is throughout this time frame, I've probably taught 20 or 30 different people easily. And some people get it and some people don't. What type of people I've seen that don't get it? More lazy people. Okay. When I say lazy, or maybe just uninterested in the subject, they just maybe want the weed and they're not really interested in the subject, and they don't do well. But I've also took people to the grocery store and gave them some tips and set them up, and they took a book and went on their own and figured it out. Because everything right now is on the internet. I mean, literally, it's not illegal. So you can go find any information you need. So, like, I personally, if I live in DC, I know I'm going to grow something. I mean, I don't care if it's just like one little plant. I mean, one plant could be a quarter pound that can last you a long time, Yeah. So that's just my take on it. But yeah, it's not really difficult. It just depends on, I think personalities make the difference in whether it's difficult or not. That's my personal take on it.
Okay.
And
like if I'm sorry, go ahead.
You teach that you have classes?
I've had classes that I charge for. Because of my group actually now, I got more people that want to learn than I can even try to even get out there and really give them my full effort and attention. And then some people, like, a lot of people just want to learn how to grow and they don't really want to get into the depths of learning it. They want the end product. When you meet people like that, they're going to have a problem growing it. Yeah. Some people are interested in how this shit works and they are excellent at it. Like, why does this shit do that? Or why does it do that? Like, I got people that will ask a question. I can send them somewhere to read and they will go read and learn about it and know it just as good as I know it. I got some people that will ask a question and then ask me 55 more questions behind it and don't want to do their own research. So that's why it breaks down to personality types as far as I'm concerned. But it's literally no harder than growing a regular plant. Literally, no harder than that.
Okay.
Interesting.
I know I've been interested, but one day I know I gotta give my attention to it. So
I mean, if you take your time to do this, it's possible. You understand what I'm saying? This takes time. Some people want everything like this.
yeah.
Mhm.
If you are willing to take your time and discipline, it can be great for you. I'm just gonna say that. It can be excellent for you.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
good. I learned a lot today. Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Q.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I guess I need to learn more stuff. Not to not to plant, but this is very educational because I am a health teacher. This is just now I can educate my students because they're teenagers, of course. So all they're looking at is they want to get high and but they don't know. They don't know.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
need them to know.
And you know how they do. They learn it from the street mostly.
Exactly.
In the street, most of the time, it's all twisted and mixed up. And like, I actually grew up in a house where my dad smoked and sold weed my whole life.
Oh, wow.
He actually passed away early, but I was old enough to see what was going on. You know what I'm saying? He passed away when I was 19. By that time, I already knew, excuse me, that, it wasn't a bad thing. I'm sorry. I just knew it wasn't a bad thing.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I was gonna say, damn, you started talking and I forgot.
It's all good.
Damn, maybe it'll come back to me because I was listening. Damn, my bad. My bad.
Well, you talking about what I love, so it's easy for me to keep rambling.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking and smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to, yeah.
Oh, you
That
got a
is,
drink too? Okay, yes. Cheers.
Oh,
I
shit.
had to. I mean,
yes. What
everybody
you
else got
drinking?
one.
We
What you
cheers.
drinking,
This
Q?
is Reposado tequila. With
Okay.
some,
That
yeah.
sounds expensive.
Oh,
That's
that's what I
not.
was going to say.
No, it was on
Look,
sale.
it came back. Hold on. So, what's the safest way to consume cannabis? Like, is it through
That's a good question.
oil? Is it through vaping? Like, what's the safest way to consume it? Would you say, or what would you think? That's what it was.
Edibles, eating it,
Safest way.
drinking it.
You
If I
hit
had to
it
really, really, really say eating it or drinking it.
eating it or drinking it.
I know that smoke, vapor, all that is going to have an effect on your lungs. Long-term effect. I know it's not. It's bad. It's nowhere near what cigarettes do. They have different
Absolutely.
chemicals and things in that, and there have been studies to show that cannabis doesn't do any of the damage and effects that cigarettes do. Now, maybe the science teacher can tell us a little bit more about that, but I'm just an advocate that I know any type of vapor or smoke over a long period of time can't be 100% healthy. That's why I stress discipline, you know what I'm saying, and making sure you understand that. When you get to the point where you're smoking back to back to back to back to back, all day, every day, and all that. I mean, I've been through that for years, and I'm realizing that. I mean, it's going to have an effect on you. Maybe not as fast as cigarettes will, but any type of smoke or carcinogen you put in your lungs, I know it will have an effect on you at some point. So I'm an advocate for tinctures, edibles, and all, and then an occasional smoke. Occasional smoke ain't gonna kill you. It's just when you overdoing it. You're overdoing it. So
Yes.
yeah.
Those edibles are the devil because it tastes like real food.
Yeah, see.
And I like real food.
I'm with you, right? But I've learned that anything edible, you have to have regular food available around after that. I crashed my truck off of edibles with that thing you're talking about right there. I had smoked. I'm a smoker, so that wasn't nothing. But I was hungry. So what do? I had to have a brownie with me. I make all my edibles, so I don't even really know how strong it was. But I was hungry. So I ate the edible while I was at work and I delivered. So
What?
I didn't even realize, honestly, until I crashed my truck and drove home, I didn't realize really what it was that made me feel that way. And I was like, man, I ate too much of that damn brownie. And it just threw me all off. And that's been probably 6-7 years ago. I blacked out and literally couldn't wake up for like 5 hours. My son was shaking me like, man, we got football practice. And that was my little lesson right there. And since then, I tried them in small dosages. And I realized if you patient and you try them in small dosages, especially if you haven't eaten already, you know, when you eaten already, it's not going to hit you as hard and it's going to take longer. If you do it on an empty stomach and do the right amount, man, you're going to think you literally going to be brushing your clothes off because you think you have ashes on you, like you think you smell like weed and you ain't smoked nothing. Like you literally gonna have to dry mouth, you know what I'm saying, and all that. If you take the right amount of edibles, too much, yeah, that's gonna make you on a different mission.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't never lied.
Oh wow.
You sound like. How about what's your story? I know everybody got one. I told you I done crashed my truck at work, drove home and blacked out. What's your story?
I have a story. I have one. Yes, and one. So, okay, I'm not a connoisseur of smoking. I just don't like the way it tastes. I just smoke. I just can't, right? So I had just a little of some icing on a cake for one person's birthday one year.
Oh, how much was that little?
Literally like, okay, it wasn't just a taste. I tasted and it tastes just like icing, and then I had some more. So I don't know what some more was, but I had some more.
Yeah, that's what got.
And I was like, oh, this ain't nothing. This is just good. It's good. It tastes like icing. 5 minutes later, yes, I was driving. I was the designated driver. Okay, thank God I didn't crash into anything. I thought the cops was always behind me, but they was the freaking traffic lights.
Right.
I was like, it felt like the light was like the traffic light was right in front of me. So, but I was going real slow because the light was like another half a mile down the road. It was funny, but it was also scary. And then everybody else in the car was just like super high, and I was like, this is not going to work. Yeah. And we made it where we had to go. But that is. I have two stories, but I'm gonna just keep it at that one. Yeah. That's all I can give at this moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's y'all stories? No stories?
I think that time was probably the highest I've ever been off the edibles.
Oh, you was with her?
Yes, we were all together.
Oh, okay. You too?
All of us.
Yes.
I would have paid to be there to watch that movie.
Marsha, because it was my birthday, and Marsha, you know Marsha from A Taste of Heaven, okay?
Yeah, me and her husband grew up. Well, he's a little younger than me, but we grew up together.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So she had made me a cake. I was like, "You make me a cake." She made me this bomb cake. I think it was a lemon cake with cream cheese frosting.
Okay.
And I think we had took shots first. We had took some Jamaican rum shots.
Oh, that's another thing. They talk about alcohol and cannabis together. That's tricky. That can be tricky. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So then we did that, and I think it was like, okay, let's get a little piece of cake. Got a little teeny piece. This is really good. Get another little piece. I think that's what it was, and then we had it out. But and we were smoking too, I think. But that was the highest I ever been because I couldn't. First, I started feeling sick because I think I had some lobster sauce or something. And I'm allergic to lobster. But then after I stopped eating the sauce, I didn't feel like I was going to throw up. But then I was so high, I couldn't walk. Like,
whoa.
Yeah, like who was?
Well, they've been doing it for a while, so that tells. I know how they prepare what they sell, so they make theirs real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't. It's like, well, I say that to say some people just use material. And then some people use concentrates. You know, concentrate is a concentrated form of THC, so it's easier to get a lot more THC into the edible when a person is using concentrates as opposed to just soaking their butter or oil in a material, a leaf or buds. Or when you do it that way, it's not going to be as strong as somebody adding, you know, a concentrate to it. And they do that. So that's why your icing was so strong, just a little bit of icing you had. Because they probably did delicious. The icing and the cake. Oh yeah, Marsha can bake too. So
yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I remember when before they weren't even doing this, and
they was just doing the bakery stuff, and they was having the cake tastings. Yep.
Exactly.
Go to those. Yeah, she's doing some cupcakes for me this year.
Yeah, they good at it. They are people who you want to get your baked goods from if you really care about the food that you're eating, the quality of it, and how well it's been made. They are very good at that.
Mm-hmm.
And some people, they just want an edible that they can eat and get high from it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's,
but
it's good.
Yeah, they make good products, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took him to the grocery store his first time and got him everything he needed.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
A whole bunch of them in the group. I don't know if you go in there that often, but a lot of them in that group. That's why I started the group, because a lot of them I taught. Most of them I did, the ones that I know. Yeah. And then, that's a group that people, you have to know somebody to get in. So,
okay.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Like you knew them. But I told you I met you before at Chef Steele's cookout when you were doing massages, and we and my friend JP, we had the wax, and we were giving everybody the wax,
Okay, yeah. I remember,
It was outside somewhere in Temple Hills, I think it was, or something like that. It was nice out that day. Actually. Yeah, it was hot.
It was hot. We ain't had no tent. We was in the sun. It was hot.
Yeah, I wanted to come get mine, get done too, but I knew it was like one of them days that it was hot. People was drinking. I mean, it was food and everything going on. So
it was just too much, but it was a good vibe though. So
yeah.
Okay. Well, anybody have anything else? We thank you so much for coming.
Man, you are welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Last minute and everything to come at everything.
I know. Thank you.
It's all good. You talking about weed, so I'm with it.
All right. Yes, next time I have to tell you the other story. Yes.
I want to hear it.
Yes,
everybody
it was
got
interesting.
One. Yes. All right. Well, we thank you so much for coming on.
Thank y'all.
I'm
willing to come back any other time you talking about the green life.
Okay.
Yes, nature's best.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Nice meeting you, ladies.
Thank you. Nice meeting you, Q.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yes, he was very educational to me.
So you know his stuff.
He does. I never knew.
I am
fucked up. I know, about to say y'all look real sleepy. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
No, but we got a whole 10 minutes to spare. I said we had
10 minutes. Do you want to do the no judgment zone, or you
look like it's gonna be well? It look like it's gonna be long.
Okay, well, we can wait. Well, what we gonna do for 10 minutes?
Okay. Wait, I'm doing the no judgment zone.
No, the no judge zone.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
I'm not. Okay.
You can if you want. No, you doing the interview.
You're doing the interview.
All right. So then, you know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to do it?
Do what?
We could
just wait. Take a break. We never took a break. I don't know what to do.
Me either.
Yeah, so I guess I could tell my story about the other story. I was going to tell the other story.
Tell your story.
Oh my God.
I know Jasmine look a little lengthy, like long.
Yes, that no judgment zone is long. That's what she said. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Titties? Oh, I said all I saw was
titties. You out here showing the weed. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, cute. Okay.
He's showing the weed. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm that one that has something inspirational on my shirt.
Yes. Amen. Yes, honey.
Okay. Yes, it's educational, but
everybody thinks
this story.
Everybody thinks this a shirt. It's a onesie.
Oh, it's a onesie.
You're going on my butt.
Oh no.
That's why I gotta adjust.
Okay. Yeah, I have two stories. So I remember that one time at band camp. When Quincy, that's what I called the little doggy Quincy. Yes. Oh, that's ironic because Quincy was ironic. Oh, excuse me, I had to belch. But yes, one time at band camp when I was first learning how to get high, I had to learn. And I remember you guys, is that called a train? Is that called a train? I mean, that doesn't sound right, but is that what it's called when you smoke and then you put the smoke in somebody else's,
like a shotgun
in the mouth?
A shotgun.
Bitch, I ain't running no train.
Oh, that wasn't a train.
Ran no rumors out here in these streets. Listen, people, I did not run no train on her. Listen, okay? these rumors in this street. I'm like,
I don't even know the terminology. I knew it didn't sound right, but I knew it was something.
Yes.
Okay, well, they know what I'm talking about. And I still couldn't. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I was so upset about it. And then I caught contact and I just kept laughing. And then that one time at Melanie's place, long time ago, when we had the mask.
Oh, the gas mask.
Yes. And I didn't know I wasn't supposed to take such deep breaths like that. And I took like 3 or 4 of them, and then my hands was feeling all gritty. Like ashes aren't gritty, but it was feeling gritty like sand. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. And I was praying to God, don't kill me, God. No, God, please, God, no.
Okay.
And yes.
Yes, honey, because that was real.
Yes.
No, God, please, God. I don't even think I was hiding. I was just scared.
And then at one time for Mika's birthday, about the BC lady from the movie, and you made my back. I was cracking up, and then my back. It was my back.
That was some good green.
Oh,
that was back when Reggie, when people still smoke Reggie. I think that was some good.
Because we was Kia was done. It was just the Kiki. It was just we had some.
I don't remember nothing.
We had some good little times like that ass.
Yeah, so that's why it needs to be legal everywhere, because I mean it just calms down stuff. Like, I get what you were saying about the YouTube, because I showed a video to my students about it because they didn't know. And it was this Caucasian little girl. She had like multiple issues, medical issues, and it wasn't legal in their state. So her parents had to go to another state, bring it back legally. And once they gave it to her, like they did the gas mask, and once they gave it to her, like, she was calm, she was talking, she was moving around. But then, of course, when it wore off, she was just back into this state of, confusion. So I'm like, no wonder why the pharmaceuticals they want us to know the negative effects of it when it's laced with something else, not in its natural state. So,
I'm high.
I think the first time that I actually had my edibles high experience was Chef Steele, the one where I met Quack Q at the at that cookout. He had, I think it was back then, it was like 10 snickerdoodles for like $45 or something, or $50 or something like that. It was very affordable back then. And so he was like, just eat half of one. If this is your first time, just eat half of one. I'm like, I'm a smoker. He was like, just eat half of one. I was like, all right. So I got in the car, ate my half of one. I was like, this snickerdoodle bomb. Like, I ate the other half. I drove home. On the way home, I think I ate. So I think I was staying at my father's house. I don't know, but I ate the other half. I ate another half, and then I ate another half.
Oh
my God,
that's you in danger, girl.
And then I was like, okay, then I started getting high, but I was so high. I was watching the Cleveland show. I was so high. I felt like I was in the cartoon with it. And I remember my sister called me, and I was just crying and laughing like I couldn't stop. And she was like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, I'm high. I'm high. I had edibles. And she was like, oh my God. She said she went to Amsterdam or something like that. Thought she had to go to the hospital. Thought she was dying. So she don't do those. So, wow. But yeah, that was my first time. I was like, oh, okay, I can get with this. Like, I don't need to consume so much. So I don't have to be that high. Because that shit was like a stunt.
Man, them high laughs be funny. Like, you can say anything, and it's just that it's that
you
gut.
Make them funny for me. Your high laugh make it funny for me, because we could just be there and you just find like the stupidest thing, and you just laugh and crack up and cry, like, oh my God, we get it together, and then don't get it together. And then it just tickles me because I mean, like, yo, she is so silly. And I don't know.
It just be, and it like it come from the gut too. Like it's just like, but see, it's like I'm silly anyway, so anything is funny to me, and it's gut wrenching.
And smile, and it makes your eyes low. Like
it makes my eyes glow.
Yeah. Oh, low.
Oh, low.
They could glow if you want them to.
Yes. Oh, remember we had that saying glow.
I don't remember what it meant.
I don't.
Oh yes, when you say
yes, I remember.
This weekend, are you gonna glow this weekend?
Yes. Getting laid on weekend.
Oh yeah.
I remember because
wow, y'all some happy.
Back in the day, I had some fun, boy. I tell you, back in the day.
Back in the day.
I had so much fun back in the day. I have fun now, but
so did I. I had fun back in the day too.
I had fun back in the day.
And today.
I had some amazing times back in the day, honey.
Yes, honey. Back in the day, honey.
COVID didn't mess up everything.
Today.
Will never be another.
Oh yeah.
Have some fun, honey.
Yes, we did.
Right.
I miss our place, but we can't go because of COVID. As soon as COVID is over for good, we gotta go.
Well, I'm going by myself. I'm not bringing nobody with me.
I'm not bringing nobody either. It's a first ladies trip. We don't bring anybody on first ladies trips.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh God. Y'all,
Mika, what's wrong? You okay?
Y'all just almost took me out.
What?
Okay,
I don't know.
Coming on. Y'all almost took me out, and she's coming on now. Yes, we're gonna get.
Okay, big girl.
Laprel of Treeville Podcast. Okay.
Hi.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Besties, Kia and Mel. I talk about you, girls, ladies.
You get a heart. Is that a heart?
Oh,
you get a heart.
Oh, thank you.
So welcome, girl. Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, no problem. No problem. So I guess we'll just go ahead and start it.
Okay, great.
You have your podcast, Treeville Podcast, and then also the DMV vegan food tour guides. And yes. I know you have like some other stuff too. So yeah, we're gonna get all of that. We're gonna get all of it. So who was the brains behind Treeville Podcast? What made you want to start the podcast?
So Khalik and I wanted to start this podcast because we wanted to just start our own thing where we have our deep conversations and we get other people's perspectives on the things that are going on around us. And we also wanted to make it not only for free thinkers, but also entertaining and educating at the same time. So we would always get high, have these really deep conversations, and then forget them. We were like, that was a really good conversation last night, but I don't remember what we were talking about. And so
I laugh loud, sorry.
And so now we came up with the idea to just make it a podcast. I'm a huge J. Cole fan, Dreamville fan, so that's where the Ville comes in for Treeville. And of course we have it structured now. So we have our main topic, which could be something, something we was just on our minds and we wanted to expand on it. And then we go into our tree bowl topics where we randomly pull out these crazy scenarios and just elaborate on it from there. So that's how that came about. The vegan food tour guides, we want to transition over to veganism, but we got to shop around. So we're also working on a YouTube channel for that to give our feedback on different food in the area. I mean, some places just was not good at all. Like, I don't know what they doing. And they're like, voted best macaroni and cheese in Baltimore. I'm like, who voted on this?
Right. It probably tastes like dirt.
Like, it couldn't have been none of us at that table voting. No. I see you got the shirt on, Mel.
Oh yes, my onesie.
She was ready.
Yes,
Okay. I just got the eyes because the bitch is high. Okay.
And I'm just
Yeah.
regular.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being regular. I'm plain Jane to everything. Look, I was in the mirror like, look, let me put on some lip gloss so I can look a little bit like a girl.
Okay.
You know, when you get with somebody, you like, do I really need to? Yeah, whatever. He gonna deal with me doing nothing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So then I can go right into question 2 because you kind of a little bit touched on it. Like with the food tour and everything. If given the opportunity, would you like the show to remain as like a listening podcast, or if it like can go potentially to like a local network or beyond YouTube? Would you consider that?
Oh, so for sure. With the podcast, we're actually working on setting up a studio so that we can have the visual side of everything. Like I said, look, I love that 70s show, so we need to follow in those footsteps, but we're gonna spice it up and make it our own thing, of course. And with vegan tour guides, we would love for that to go on like Food Network or one of those cooking channels, you know, make it really, really big. Like, why do stuff small? Like, YouTube is a huge platform to monopolize on and to monetize on, but you can get on TV and make TV money. Why not?
Right.
Okay. Okay, girl. All right, yes. All right. So do you have any upcoming ventures or businesses, perhaps events that you want to share?
Well, Khalik got tied up late last night with work, so we actually have to push the recording back tonight for Treeville. We usually record on Sunday evenings and Thursday evenings, but when stuff happens, we just adjust and keep it moving. And like I said, we're working on the visual side of everything. So, you know, what do you guys recommend as far as getting started on YouTube? What do you guys like most about being on YouTube?
And that's our little marketing queen up there.
Oh, yes, I'm about to say, we be an interview.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she flipped it on y'all hoes. Flipped it on y'all hoes. Okay.
Well, we're kind of just getting started as well. We're kind of like, well, for me, I like slow, steady progress. Like, and you know, trial and error. We learn by trial and error. Sometimes we still have technical difficulties. We just work around it. And then just being yourself, you know, don't, you know, that's it. Be yourself and just go through it. But for us, like, our thing is it's pretty much like our convos. Like we just, when we're in our element, we have like certain convos and we have insiders and stuff, but it's just like, it's more structured. That's all. Like our convo, we would call out, when we would be on three-way, we would call them threesomes.
Right.
Yeah, because the name is brilliant. The name is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
And then, you know, we having drinks, so it's our drunken threesomes, but it's
you know, everything come out over drinks and some tree. Everything.
Okay.
Yes,
you know
it's easier
what?
to tell the truth when you drink. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I've been holding it in all night, but you're really not that cute. You're too cocky to be acting like that. No.
Ooh,
I'm just playing.
Okay.
That is not nice.
All right.
But you was thinking it.
And did you girls have anything else to add? Anything else?
No.
Do you have any upcoming ventures? Any like new businesses? Anything you want to share? That's coming up?
No, we're just still working on the visual side to bring in Treeville to life, and also having guests on so that we can get different perspectives. Some of our topics gonna hurt people's feelings. Some of the topics gonna make people uncomfortable, but in the end, once we whip out this tree bowl, it's all gonna make people laugh. We change up everything right then and there. We go from one topic to the next. It's all about having fun and making some money while you do that.
Right.
Okay.
And that's what people need to hear. Most people need to hear, if not all people, they need to hear the things that are going to hurt and the things that people don't want to really talk about, you know. So that works too. That works.
Yeah.
This is true. And she is definitely, raw. She would let you know.
Yes. Yeah. And you have glasses. Smart people wear glasses.
Yes, ma'am. Fly nerd.
Oh my God. You see
Oh my God, I can't with them right
You know what? Let me add that third thing. So glasses, fly nerd, we're both Williams.
Girl, you better shut your mouth right now.
PCO Williams.
Okay, I mean that's my son's name on the thing, but that's okay. I am a Williams. I worked real hard to become one of those. Yes. Oh my God, I love you. Okay, I love you. You get a heart here and a heart. And a heart
I'll
there.
take them all. I'll take them all.
You are awesome
Oh
to
my
me.
God, that is
you.
like her little twin fling right there.
Oh my God, and we light skin. We kind of look alike. Okay.
Okay.
You are awesome.
You know what? Next time we'll come back.
Let
me know what you're wearing.
Me and me got on our weed stuff. That's all. Yes.
Okay, yeah, the twins could go somewhere.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Hi, twins. I love them. Yes. I love all of them.
That's it.
Oh my God, we are just awesome. Did you get your glasses from Zelo too?
So off track.
Got them from Zenny Optical.
Okay, no.
$10.
Okay, okay.
Hey.
Inexpensive. And I'm sorry, we're off topic, but it wasn't our fault. It wasn't.
Well, it wasn't really. I just wanted her to share with the viewers like how they can reach you, find your podcast, tune in, the days that they air, and yeah, get that information.
Absolutely. So Khalik and Pearl with high thoughts, conversations, and debates. We usually air our shows on Sundays and Thursdays, really late at night for people who stay up late. We are on Instagram, Treeville Podcast on Instagram, Treeville Podcast at Gmail for any questions. Anybody who wants to be a guest, anyone who's 420 friendly, free thinkers, all invited. Let's all get together. Let's all get our thoughts and conversations and debates going over some Mary J.
Okay.
And you based out of the DMV?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
She is. Look at that. I'm all the way in New York and I'm just finding y'all people out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Hello, boo. Yes, my
Yes,
little
ma'am. I'm in PG County.
We're in PG. I'm in PG County. She lives. I have to take a flight to her house, but that's okay.
I know what that means. I know what that means.
Yeah.
I know what that means. I know what side PG County that is.
Yes, we are. Well, she's in Wakanda. Yes. yes. But I'm in PG County too. See, I knew it. I knew it from when I saw Big Pearl. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Yes.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna put all that information in the description. Yeah. The show air on Wednesday at 7 on YouTube. And I thank you so much for being with us. Of course, Kia is she is just in awe right now. So you gained a fan, girl. Like you got a whole.
Yes, I am a fan.
I'm a fan of you ladies. I do listen into your podcast. I do watch the shows. I have seen the costumes. I've seen the makeup. Y'all doing it big.
Oh,
thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Darling. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
All right.
Take care. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, girl, we cousins, girl. We cousins. We family out here.
Listen now,
I love her.
Good vibe. You see, I bring good vibe, people.
I love her.
I gotta screen people. Kid, you need to start doing that. You check people references and stuff before you let them slide through into the crew. So I felt she was a
shade?
A good vibe for the mixture.
I'm gonna say, is that shade you throwing me on a sneak?
She was a good vibe for the mixture. No, I'm just saying you gotta scan people before you bring them into the crew. Okay. So I was like, I felt she was a good mixture for us,
Okay.
So kids, she just scan her friends more, often before she bring them into the crew.
Okay, shade. That was shade. That was.
Oh no, I love you. No,
I know, but I do
shade.
need to scan.
No shade,
I do need to scan folks.
Yes, no shade, all sun. That's gonna be my new thing. Oh, no shade, all sun. I like.
Okay, I love that. That's cute.
Yeah.
Did you just refill your glass?
Sun. And with further ado, now we can move on because it's not my turn anymore.
Mika, you refilled your glass?
I did several times. You see, it's like brand new. Um, I come prepared.
Okay.
I even
Now,
got
can y'all hear me?
shots
Do I
too.
need to scoot up?
No, you sound good. We can hear you, girl.
No, wait, say something. I don't know if I heard that.
Say something. I don't know if I heard that.
Oh, I did. Okay.
I can't stand her.
I did.
Oh my God, it's almost your birthday.
Oh
Ooh.
my God, it really is.
Oh my God, you guys' birthdays are so fun to me. Then when mine's come, it's just we be chilling because I
My
didn't work
birthday gonna
out
be
all
on
that time.
lockdown, bitch, because mine is right in the middle of winter. And after these holidays, they will be shutting. That's down, 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 down. Like,
Yes. Okay.
whew, so yeah, I'm gonna be on lockdown. We're gonna be doing the Zoom party.
Right. I'm about to say we're gonna have to Zoom for your birthday.
Okay, bring me some strippers. Yes, put them on the Zoom. Make sure y'all angle it right.
It's gonna be versus. Oh, I can't with
Oh, I should
y'all.
ride it. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry, yes, me.
Okay,
Sorry,
ready
me.
and go.
Okay.
Action.
So this is the no judgment zone. Let me see.
You ain't no judge. Yes.
I think my best friend is having an affair with my son, and I'm not sure what to do. I have a best friend that I've known and been close with for 47 years. This is the thing. We are both 59, and she is married to my first cousin. And I have a 31-year-old son that she practically helped me raise. To give you a little history, my son was incarcerated for 12 years for some poor choices he made in the past. He's paid his debt to society and now he has been free for 8 months. My best friend is not only a cousin in law, but she is also practically like a sister to me. We grew up in the same neighborhood and went to the same schools. She was married to my cousin for 20 something years. She married my cousin 20 something years ago. And I always assumed they had a great marriage because she never talks about any major problems. As far as my son goes, his father passed away when he was 2. So my best friend has been auntie since then. She even babysat him and changed his pampers and has been in the picture helping throughout my son's incarceration. Fast forward to now, my son came home 8 months ago, and of course, she was there at the welcome home party. I never really thought anything of it, but I remember her making a comment about how, quote, sexy my son has grown to be, end quote.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Anyways, she asked him to help my cousin fix something at their home about 3 weeks ago, but my cousin, her husband, got called into work. So my son did it himself. Ever since that day, they've both been acting sketchy. She blushes when I mention him, and he gets tense when I mention her. The other evening, someone picked my son up to go out. He stayed out until the next morning. I didn't ask questions because he's grown and fresh out of jail, so I know what that is. The only thing is, my best friend apparently stayed out that night as well because my cousin texted me that same morning asking if my best friend is on her way home from our ladies' night. So I said she should be. A fool could see that they were sneaking around like two teenagers. I think my son is banging his auntie. I
Oh.
haven't said anything, but this is wrong on all levels. She's cheating on my cousin with my son, and she's supposed to be my sister. Should I say anything or mind my business?
That made me choke.
Oh, girl,
Oh Lord.
That's a lot.
that's a whole bunch.
That is a lot.
My nose.
That is
Um,
major.
mm,
That is bad.
Um,
Bad choices.
I don't know.
um,
That's bad. I
wow.
mean, I know he's grown now and he looks different and he's mature, but the thing is, like, you raised him since he was little. Like, doesn't that play a part? Like, it's kind of like he's your son. Like, ew, that's like with little Marcus. Like, I see him since he was a baby. Now he's like a grown man. Like, come on, like you raised him. Like, you've seen him grow. Like, that is not. And then you already married to someone in the family, the cousin. Like, why would you cause all this chaos within the family? I feel like she's really like, I don't know what she's thinking, but she's really That's a lot. She's out of hand. She's out of hand with that and need to take some steps back. And the fact that they're sneaking around, and then they're clearly like that, there's clearly an age difference, a big age difference. Like, so how far does she really expect this to go? Like, he just got out, he's just experiencing, he having fun, banging it, doing that, you might not be the one. He might keep it moving. And it's like, what are you doing? And now you just cheated on your whole husband. And then do she have kids? Like, do the auntie have kids? I don't know, because it was so much. I don't even recall, I don't even know if the auntie have kids, but at the same time, it's like, girl, you still have a whole family somewhere else that you're clearly willing to jeopardize. Like, you're willing to risk it all. And you have, because the guy who came out of jail, he don't have nothing to lose. Like, what is he losing in this situation other than an auntie who is a slur? Sorry. Shade, but no shade. No judgment. No judgment.
No judgment zone.
No judgment, but slurs, slurs, get it in. Slurs, she's getting it in. Like, she's getting it in. But that would be my take on it. Definitely there's an age gap. How far does she expect this to go? And does she really want to save her marriage, or she's just willing to risk it all because she clearly has taken that leap. So she needs to really see what's the point of staying with something that you're not happy in if you're willing to just leap out there.
I feel like he's ill because
she said ill. Sorry, ma'am.
That's your auntie.
Auntie.
So and like, okay, I understand you just got out, but you can find something else. Like, you can find something else, not your auntie, not your play auntie.
Okay.
And then that's your uncle, your cousin uncle. Like, you have to. What if everybody found out? Like, and the mom, I feel like she should say something to her. She should ask her, because she can't get upset because she already put her in a lie that she didn't know about. Talking about the ladies' night. So I feel like she should say something not to her cousin, but say something to the best friend. I think if she would say something to her son, it would just be awkward. I don't think he would admit it. I think she should say something to her friend and then let her know that she put her in a lie about the whole ladies' night thing. And, she needs to stop. That's so wrong.
Yeah, that's a lot of information to take in all at once, because it's a lot going on.
It is a lot.
But first and foremost, if the auntie was helping the son the entire time he was in prison, then it started in prison. Like, my thing is, it had to have started with, like, maybe she was going to visit him, and then the visits turned into something deeper than they thought. It's definitely not an excuse for them to have this relationship, but I believe it started then, and then it just grew from there. And then conjugal visits. Oh my God, auntie. Wait, I'm so sorry. No judge son. I'm so sorry.
Hey, she can have
but
those.
Then when he came out, I mean, I think so. Maybe I've been watching too many movies, but I think
you have to be married to have the conjugal visits.
I think you have to be married.
Oh, you gotta be married?
Yeah,
okay, I don't.
Married.
I've been watching too many movies. I'm sorry, I don't know. But then, I mean, she could have been writing to him. It could have been the relationship could have initially started in prison, and then when he got out, it just continued. But
hold on, wait. But what kind of movies you was watching with conjugal visits and stuff?
I was not watching all that.
Something I was watching. What was you watching?
I was not watching all that 2000. I wasn't watching that when they was in the water.
Yeah, yes.
That's where it came from.
Yeah. No, but like I'm gangster. Don't do that. I be watching gangster movies, and they don't show nothing, but they be talking about conjugal visits. Like, I know about them. I mean, because I be watching. I ain't never had no conjugal visit. because I mean, I'm just now married and my husband ain't in prison. But don't do me, Mika, okay? Don't do me, okay?
Girl,
Anywho,
oh,
because y'all know my brain is different and I'll forget. But my thing is, first of all, you putting your best friend, sister, girlfriend in a lie. Like, your man, your husband calling, talking about time. What time should you be home? I'm like, if you catch me at the wrong time, I'm like, what you mean? What time she should be home? So you can't call me with that, because I wouldn't know unless, like, the girlfriend ain't even tell her, listen, I told my husband that. That's just terrible. But you need to say something. Like, I agree, maybe not your son, because that might be just awkward, because your son he may feel a certain way, like, Dad, what if my mom finds out, right? But you need to tell your girlfriend something, like, ma'am, first of all, why your husband called me talking about we had a girls' night, what you doing? And then maybe the conversation will flow from there. But then that's a beat down, because you're not about to screw my son. Ew,
she
ma'am.
tell her son too and talk to him like, I hope you don't think this is about to be popping off under my roof. Like,
That's true.
This is so disrespectful on all many levels. Like, this is a whole sister. This is a whole family. Like, she's married to a cousin, someone you're related to in the family. Like,
Right.
This is like, what are you doing? Go find you a young girl out here in these streets. Like, no.
And I was going to say that too, even though she might not want to talk to her son right now, the conversation need to be had, because sir, you're grown. Okay. You are grown, and this was consensual, and you need to fight. Like, even though you may not have more than she has to lose, you still got to think about your family and how your actions will affect our family. You know what I'm saying? So, gosh, I mean, like, maybe something is wrong in the marriage for her to cheat, but then I'm like, wow, like, it's a lot. It's deeper. It's always a deeper issue. Ma'am, good luck to you, because you nasty. I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't mean to say that. Okay. I meant to say it, but it came out wrong. Okay. Please forgive me, ma'am. Okay. No, seriously, please forgive me. Okay. I should not have said it like that. But I'm just thinking, because like Mika said, we share a godson, and I can't, like, that's nasty to me. Like,
that is,
I can't see, like, I can't even imagine he's growing up to be a man. I still see him as my person that I call him. And to see him grow up to be a man and be telling Melanie, like, ooh, girl, he's a sexy, that don't even sound right coming out of my mouth, let alone doing. See, I'm sorry. I had put myself in there for a minute, and that was wrong for me to say to you. That is not nasty, because it is nasty, but I don't know what you going through. So that was not nice to judge you. So I apologize. Okay. But that's not okay. It's not. It makes me want to vomit just a little bit. It's not okay.
So in closing,
so I don't know what to say. I don't have any advice.
I did, yeah. Just yeah.
In closing, for me, it's a no for me. It's definitely a no for me. Like, that's a no. Yeah, sometimes you can't control who you fall in love with, but sometimes you can, and that's incest. And you should not be doing all of that.
That is.
Or maybe they not in love. Maybe they just. Maybe they just. She don't want to hear that, but she has to know. They probably getting it in, but like, that's Yeah. All right, I'm done on that, because I'm.
I did want to say, that the secret word is indica hands.
I forgot what. For the drawing.
Yes, and yes, that was good.
Okay, namaste.
Yes, guys, I hope you heard it. You heard it here first.
Yes.
So
indica hand.
So make sure you tune into the next post, where you will have to reveal that secret word that just was revealed.
Indica hands.
Yes, Kia. Thank you. Yes, always come through.
Yes. You don't need to know anything else but indica hands. It'll make sense later. Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Because I was like, what? What?
That.
But yes.
Grab y'all cups, because I think we have made it, honey.
Yes, because y'all look sleepy. It's night time for y'all.
Okay. That bang gang. That bang.
Yes, the ponytail.
Ooh,
It's growing.
Okay, bang.
Yes.
All right, so let's put our cups up. Clink, 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 clink. One last time, my girls. I love y'all so much.
Oh my God, this was a key today. This was so fun. Y'all be having the fun ones, and I'll be having the all serious one. Let's talk about our feelings.
It's okay. You know, we gotta mix it up a little bit. We gotta keep them guessing. You know, don't know. But you know, it's okay.
I had a serious one. I've had a serious one.
Yeah, but it'd be so fun. Mine's be like so square. Yes, like SpongeBob.
That'd be good.
Yes, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're fine. How you're doing it?
I cannot. I am. Yo, let me keep my eyes.
Y'all look sleepy. It's bedtime, y'all.
I don't look high, right?
Sorry.
Oh my God. Yo. Okay. And
Oh my God, please forgive them.
With that being said, sorry. In case you were still wondering, we are still
going strong.
Yes, we are. Boop! I am high as fuck. And stop.
I'm not.